Joining me now is Democratic Congresswoman Val Demings of Florida. She's a member of every important House committee there is, I think, Judiciary, Intelligence, and Homeland Security. She was announced, and this is uniquely relevant for our conversation, as the new chair for the Emergency Preparedness, Response, and Recovery Subcommittee. She also served as an impeachment manager for the failed former president's first impeachment trial. Congresswoman, good to see you again. I think it hasn't even been 48 hours since you and I have last spoken, and more stuff comes out about how this rally and siege on Congress came to be on January 6th.
You know, it really does. And look, it's great to be with you again, and we need to continue to discuss it. And I want to thank you again for remembering Officer Sicknick's family. Let us not forget that he lost his life trying to defend our democracy, trying to protect members of Congress, and trying to stop a break-in in the U.S. Capitol. You know, I so enjoyed your earlier discussion. You know how you solve crimes? You connect the dots. Who participated? Who helped to fund the event? Who helped to plan it? Who helped to incite it? You connect those dots, and as you said, every hour it seems like there is more and more information coming forward. The ultimate result, though, needs to be that every person who participated in some way, and 5 people losing their lives, 1, a police officer who was murdered that day, 2 other police officers committed suicide, needs to be held accountable.
I want to ask you, because you and I, over the course of 2020, had a number of discussions about police and police brutality and police reform. You were the former chief of the police in Orlando. Your comment about Brian Sicknick is important, because there are police in this country who every day put their lives on their line and who do get killed in the line of work, not involved in anything bad. And I think that is important for us to remember, that while we'd like to clean up policing in this country, and there are some deep-rooted problems with policing in this country, there are officers like Brian Sicknick who died actually trying to keep people safe, including people like you.
You know, and it is very, very important. And look, you're right. We spent a good portion of 2020 dealing with police misconduct, talking about criminal justice reform. We need to do that. We need to do more. However, there are thousands of men and women who put on the uniform every day and will do everything or anything within their power to protect us. If we just watch the footage, and for those who may be on the sidelines trying to figure out, well, was it as bad as they say that it was? Take a look at the footage, and you see those officers out there on the front line fighting for their lives, trying to keep barricades from actually being used as deadly missiles against them, an officer being beaten with a flagpole, an officer being crushed in a door, all trying to defend the people's house and defend the people's representatives. And we do have to remember that.
Representative Demings, you were an impeachment manager in the first historic impeachment of Donald Trump a year ago. We are hearing news which is hard for us to confirm, but there were 5 people who were identified as being Donald Trump's lawyer for the Senate trial, which is going to begin on February the 8th. We have now heard that they're all gone. They've all resigned. We don't exactly know why. Can you just explain to me what the role of those lawyers would be, and what comes to your mind when you hear they're all gone?
Well, the role of the lawyers is supposed to be proving that the president did nothing wrong. And I think it's quite interesting. Look, last year, during the first impeachment trial, we tried to make it as clear as possible that if we do not hold this president accountable, he will do it again. He is an habitual offender committing crimes in progress. And here we are today. Now, I would say that if you, as an attorney or a lawyer, care anything about your reputation or your profession, It would be like being a magician to try to stand on the Senate floor and defend this president's wrongdoing when the images are so clear and convincing. The president's own words of march down to the Capitol and fight like hell. The testimony from the rioters saying that they were acting basically on behalf of the president or following his orders. So I don't know an attorney who could really put that case together to defend that behavior. And quite frankly, maybe that's the problem, where his defenders seem to be abandoning ship.
Congresswoman, good to see you. It's a treat to talk to you twice in one weekend. Democratic Congresswoman Val Demings of Florida. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.